Welcome back to another episode, GW. I'm Katie Coolidge, and this is GWeek from home. Sunday's Super Bowl, recently dubbed as Super Spreader Sunday, has experts worried about a dramatic rise in COVID cases. This year's matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers could not have come at a worse time. As variants are beginning to spread across America, indoor parties and crammed stadiums are the opposite of what health experts recommend. A recent Seton Hall sports poll found that a quarter of Americans plan to attend a Super Bowl party. And although the cases are on the downward trend with vaccinations underway, most Americans have yet to be inoculated, and new strains are suspected to be significantly more transmissible. Dr. Fauci, the nation's top disease expert, spread his message on NBC's Today Show. Quote, "You don't want parties with people that you haven't had much contact with. You just don't know if they're infected. So as difficult as that is, at least this time around, just lay low and cool it," end quote. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Republican congresswoman from Georgia, has officially been stripped of her committee assignments by the House. This action came after Greene's social media posts and videos in which she indicated support for executing top Democrats, spreading conspiracy theories, and supporting QAnon. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell called her, quote, "loony lies," a, quote, "cancer to the party." Her exile was enforced over the objection of all but 11 House Republicans. She recently declared last Friday that, quote, "going forth, I have been freed. I have a lot of time on my hands, which means I can talk to a whole lot more people all over this country and make connections and build a huge amount of support that I've already got started with," end quote. Earlier this week, Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny was arrested for violation of his probation, inciting the spread of protests against corruption in the Russian government. Reporter Morgan Miller has the rest on this story.
Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny has been sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for protesting the rule of Vladimir Putin. After his original sentencing in 2014 for embezzlement, prison authorities say that Navalny was detained for violating his parole multiple times. However, this was most likely politically motivated. Navalny is an important political figure in Russia, rallying his supporters to protest Putin's government and expose the corruption in the president's rule. Navalny has taken to social media to rally the youth of Russia through platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. When the protests began in late January, the Russian youth were on the front lines. Navalny's supporters are demanding his release from prison along with that of his top aides who have also been detained. However, the Russian government continues to suppress any protests online or in the streets. On February 4th, President Joe Biden condemned the Russian government, saying that it had targeted Navalny for exposing the corruption between Putin and his confidants.
For GWeek, I'm Morgan Miller.
Thanks, Morgan. Jeff Bezos announced last Tuesday that he will be stepping down from his position as CEO to executive chair for Amazon. He said in a letter on Tuesday that he is excited for this transition, which will free up his time to work on other projects. He said, "As exec chair, I will stay engaged in important Amazon initiatives, but also have the time and energy I need to focus on the Day One Fund, the Bezos Earth Fund, Blue Origin, the Washington Post, and my other passions," end quote. After being CEO since its founding in 1955, Andy Jassy will be replacing Bezos in this position. Jassy is a longtime member of Amazon's elite leadership group, and according to Tim Hubbard, assistant professor at the University of Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business, a, quote, "natural fit." Amazon Web Services is a powerhouse within the company, driving a lot of profitability. The transition may indicate that for the core of the company, it's going to continue on the path it's going, end quote. This news came as part of Amazon's fourth quarter earnings report. Not only did they surpass Wall Street analyst projections for sales and profit, but additionally surprised them with this change in leadership as well. Sadly, actor Christopher Plummer, famously known for his role as Captain Von Trapp in The Sound of Music, died last Friday, February 5th at 91 years old in Weston, Connecticut. His wife Elaine Taylor said the cause of death was head injury as a result of a fall. The Canadian-born actor had a career spanning over 7 decades. He played in films from Shakespeare to the 2019 film Knives Out. The Oscar, Tony, and Emmy Award winner will be severely missed. That's all we have for this week. Make sure to check us out at gw-tv.com or on Instagram at GWeek News. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, everyone.